CBS Broadcast Center in Los Angeles. This is CBS 2 News at 5 p.m.
Right now at CBS 2 and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles, a Christmas night tragedy in South LA. A street takeover in Hyde Park ends with a 24-year-old woman dead. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jeff Vaughn.
And I'm Tina Patel in for Pat Harvey. The victim, an innocent bystander, hit by a car spinning out of control.
Now, people in the Hyde Park neighborhood say the takeovers have been going on now for too long, and they've had enough. CBS 2's Lauren Posen spoke with a woman who saw it all.
There's a lot of noise, a lot of burning rubber.
Screeching rubber, drivers doing donuts and other dangerous tricks Christmas night in Hyde Park.
You could see the smoke, you could smell it.
Cheyenne Colvin says there were a handful of cars, but hundreds of people gathered and watched. At one point, she says someone set off fireworks.
And I thought they were shooting. I was like, oh my gosh, no, because they had lasers too.
In the midst of all this chaos, police say a 24-year-old woman was killed. Detectives tell me the victim was standing at one of the four corners of the intersection here, just like I am. Now, these cars were going so fast, there's pieces of rubber just like this scattered all over the road.
You would see how when they're doing the donuts, how people would have to jump back because they got so close.
Detectives spent Monday going to businesses to see if any security camera video there can give them leads on the driver because they don't have much to go on. Colvin says street takeovers like this happen all the time in her neighborhood.
They're planned, you know, they're not just random takeovers.
But usually when police get on scene, she says it's over. Sunday night was different.
And it lasted longer and they came back. The first one, they did it for like probably 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And then the second one, they did it for like an hour until the police came back.
One of the challenges for detectives is that there's no cameras at this intersection. So if you were here Sunday night, you might have video that can help the investigation. Police definitely want to hear from you. Reporting in Inglewood, Lauren Posen, CBS 2 News.
Search and rescue teams in Orange County have found a body near that area. A silver alert went out on Monday, a day after the grandmother was last seen going for a walk on Via Buena in San Juan Capistrano. Detectives do not believe there's anything suspicious about her death. Well, nearly 50 people have died across America from the massive Arctic blast that hit over the holiday weekend.
Tonight, several cities are still buried in snow and spending another night in dangerous conditions. Tens of thousands remain without power, largely in New York, Maine, and Washington state. In Erie County, New York, one of the hardest hit areas, many streets remain impassable because of the heavy snow. Some major cities in the southeast, Midwest, and along the East Coast recorded their coldest Christmas in decades. More than 12,000 flights were canceled through the long holiday weekend because of that rough weather. LAX, no exception.
In all today, more than 160 flights canceled at LAX, close to 300 delayed. CBS 2's Jasmine Veal spoke with stranded travelers today.
It's been canceled.
Still dressed in their Christmas pajamas, Perla Luivano and her family have been trying to get back to Houston since Sunday.
We've been here since last night.
Like many travelers, their flight was canceled as of reporting.
Trying to rent a
you can some having to actually spend the night here at the airport as they deal with cancellations and delays on what is the busiest day to fly after the holidays.
Oh, it's horrible. My flight had there was no pilot assigned to my flight, so I have to cancel my flight.
Fatima Ariana will also now be driving more than 20 hours back home to Austin. How does this impact work?
Well, it does affect in so many ways because I was trying to get to work tomorrow.
And among the throngs of travelers, a high school band from Barstow. Trying to make it to the Alamo Bowl in San Antonio.
We figured we'd be all right. Looked like it was going to move through, so might be a little bit cold, but we'll be fine.
And so far, so good.
So far, so good, yeah.
Still, the second busiest airport in the U.S. is in